that's gonna suck. Sorry, guys. I forgot to shut my alarm off on my phone, and when I went to shut it off, it stopped the video. So now we're gonna have a part 2. Okay, so the last word that came in was empathy, hate, and group. I don't know if you can see that. And I asked what they meant and who it was that I was speaking with. I completely forgot to. I woke up before my alarm, so I forgot to shut it off. Well, it's 4:30. Now we know what time it is.
I love to sing.
I love to sing. Well, that is awesome to hear. I love to sing as well. I love music. Music has always been a very big part of my life, my family life. Growing up was always music playing in the house. I love to sing. I loved to sing. In other words, past tense. I loved to sing. May I ask who I'm speaking to? So we can talk about music. I'd like to have your name. Singing made you happy. Do you still sing now?
Hear us whisper.
Hear us whisper. And it's so hard, and that is a spirit that has a lot of energy because it did come forth and it created a full sentence. But it's so hard to tell. Is it a statement? Is it a question? Hear us sing, or hear us whisper is obviously, I mean, that could be either a question or a statement. Do you hear us whisper? But all they could say was hear us whisper. Or it's a statement and they're saying for me to hear them, to listen for them. I am a child, the loft, empathy, hate, group. I loved to sing, hear us whisper. Again, hear us meaning more than one. Group. Obviously, a group is more than one. I wish I knew who I was speaking to. Do you know your name? Resemble.
Resemble.
Resemble. Who resembles? What do you mean? Please don't speak in code to me. Please tell me what you mean by resemble. It was chatty there for a minute, and then it's kind of getting quiet. It's quieted down a bit. Resemble, hear us whisper. I loved to sing, past tense. Group, hate, empathy, the loft. I don't know what that means, the loft. We don't have a loft. I am a child, Desdemona, which we're going to find out what that means. Greed, he scared me. You're very respectful. Gamble, you are peaceful and implies. And of course, we've gotten a lot of words. So the ones that came before this, which had all of our names in it, is gone. So now I don't know who I'm speaking with. I don't know if this is... Oh.
Joan.
Joan. Nice to meet you, Joan. It's either Joan or Joanne, but I think it's Joan. Nice to meet you, Joan. Joan, are you the one that's been speaking with us? Resemble, hear us whisper. And I think when I asked that question for Shanann to come through and they said hate, I think that might have been her answer. I mean, I can't prove it, but it's just a little odd that I asked that question and then that was like the next word to come out. Joan, are you the one that's been speaking with us? Are you the one that loves to sing? Very quiet. They slowed down their chitter chatter, huh? Are we done talking? Do we not want to speak anymore? I don't know how long we were up here before.
More to the stories.
I'm sure there is. Do you want to share what that is? Is this Shanann coming through telling me that there's more to the stories? Because if it is, I have no doubt that there is.
See me.
See me. I do, not in the sense as in the physical world, but I can, if I focus my energy, I can, yes. But who is it that wants me to see them? Is this Joan? Is this Shanann? I think that Joan is trying to show me her. I think she is. I keep getting like, it's hard to explain. It's like, my memories are very visual, like detail from detail. Like it's when I'm trying to find a way to explain it, so maybe it's easier for you guys who don't have any type of abilities. Maybe it's easier that way for you guys to understand. But Joan is coming to me in flashes. She's an older spirit. Oh, I believe she was a grandmother. Okay, make up your mind now. I keep getting an up close image of her and then where she's far away.
I did not believe in this.
I did not believe in this. Now, that's a lot of energy because that's a long sentence. Okay, so I'm going to say this is Joan speaking to me. Joan, is that you speaking with me? That was like a very stern, like matter of fact deception. Deception. Okay, maybe this isn't Joan. Maybe this is the same spirit that said more to the stories. I did not believe in this. I think that sounds like in when that came out, I had a very like matter of fact, you know. And that's okay if you did not, and now you do. That's perfectly fine. Not everybody are believers. It takes something, it takes an experience to happen to them before they believe. And that's fine. You know, I'm not here to force anyone to believe anything. I'm just here to communicate, have a visit, chit chat a while. Deception. I feel like deception goes with the more to the stories. And maybe even hate. Shanann, are you coming through to me, dear? Don't be shy. We're Capricorns. Oh.
I've been here 200 years.
No wonder you're able to make long sentences. That's a lot of years together, a lot of energy. I've been here 200 years. Okay. So is this Joan that I'm speaking with, or am I speaking with somebody else? I don't think it's Joan. No. Sorry. Okay. I've been here 200 years. I feel like the deception, my legs falling asleep again. I feel like Joan did come through at one point, but I don't feel her energy anymore. I don't know. Whoever this is not coming closer to me. It's not coming forward. So it's hard for me to feel anything other than just I've been here 200 years. Who am I speaking with, please? May I have a name so I can address you properly, please? Good.
Good.
Good. Is it a statement to what I just asked of you? For a name so I could address you properly? I'm curious to know if any of you have ever had any type of experiences. There are people that, oh, I just felt very lightheaded all of a sudden. There are people that have them, but as our friend here said, I did not believe in this. I feel like there was a non-believer, and whoever said that, I feel like they might have had family or friends, somebody close to them. Senses, yep. Yes. I feel like whomever this was that did not believe, that is their testimony too. Okay, I didn't believe this when I was in the physical world, but now that I'm here, I believe this is real. And I feel like whomever that was that came forward with that information, they had either a loved one, somebody close to them, somebody they knew that either was a psychic medium or a psychic empath, and it was a hogwash to them. They didn't believe in that sort of thing, and they felt like maybe this person was. And now that they're in the spiritual world aspect of things, they're starting to see, and maybe they're feeling a little bit regretful because they didn't believe that person at that time, and now that they're able to see it from a different standpoint, a different see it from the other side. They're
No,
like,
leave us.
no, leave us. Wow, why? Why do you want me to leave you? Who are you speaking with? Are you speaking to me or something or someone else? No, leave us. I've never gotten that before. A little strange. Okay, I'm protected. I'm putting up my boundaries. I don't know if that was meant toward me or if that was them saying it out loud to someone or something else. Okay. May I have a name, please? You know, when you don't get a name, but you get information, it's like having blinders on and somebody's having a conversation with you and you can't necessarily see who they are. You don't know who they are. You don't know their name. Bottom. Okay. I feel like this whoever is talking doesn't want to give me their name for some reason. I don't know. I mean no harm. Please do not be scared. Please do not be worried. I am not here to harm anyone. I just want to talk. Just want to have a visit. Just want to communicate. And it was after I said that is when they said, no, leave us. Maybe whomever said that doesn't feel like speaking, and that's fine, but maybe there's somebody else who does. Are you speaking for a group? Whoever said that to me? Maybe you and your group don't want to speak, and if you don't, please step back and let someone else who does come forward, please. Please step back. I think too sometimes spirits get confused that they don't understand that they are able to walk away from a conversation. They don't have to stay. And they're not going to give me a name, are you? Oh, okay. Something just touched my foot. I'm not kidding. With everything in me. What's about my foot right here by my stop.
Malicious.
Malicious. You are not to touch me without my permission. Do not touch me again without my permission. Say this is my foot right here by my pinky. Something right here. It felt just like that. Malicious. And it just say bottom. I had my legs swinging off the bed, so bottom of my foot. Bottom.
Take a seat.
Take a seat. Well, I am sitting. Don't be so demanding, please. Thank you. Bottom, malicious, take a seat. Whomever this is, you're very snarky and very demanding. Maybe when you were here in the physical world, you demanded that type of, but you are no longer in command here.
Believe us.
I do believe you. I have believed you for 53 years. I was born with a gift, and it's been a while since I've tapped into that, but I'm working on that part of myself again. It's a gift, and a lot of people feel that it's not, but it is, and again, that's their opinion. You are entitled to your opinion. You are allowed to have your opinions, just like I have mine.
You are adventurous.
You are adventurous. Well, I used to be. Not so much, but I used to be. Can I have a name who I'm speaking with, please?
Beware.
Beware. Okay. I am protected and I have boundaries up, so. Can I have a name of who I'm speaking with, please? Beware. And I hope that's not a threat of any kind. Maybe a warning. You are adventurous, beware. That could be like them saying to be careful if I do decide to be adventurous, which I used to be. When I was a healthy person, I used to go camping and fishing and bike rides and walks and all kinds of things, and not so much. Not so much. Shall I do something?
Shall I do something?
Oh, very, very proper. Well, they're asking my permission. Remember I said, do not touch me without my permission. So they're asking my permission. You are not allowed to touch me. However, if you want to tap.
Thank you for talking.
Well, thank you for talking to me. If you would like to tap on something, you can do that. Thank you for using your manners and being respectful. Thank you for that. I still would like to get a name. No names have come through. The last name to come through, I believe, was oh crud. What was the last name that came through? I don't remember now. Walk forward.
Walk forward.
Well, I'm unable to do that because there is a closet in front of me. And we're not going to go for a walk. Not right now. And again, can I please have a name?
Beware of the woman.
Beware of the woman. Why do I need to beware of this woman? This is obviously somebody that is, they're saying beware, and now they're saying beware of the woman. Who is this woman? Why do I need to be aware of her? Again, I would love to hear if any of you have ever had any type of experiences. Sometimes we have them and we feel awkward about saying anything because we don't want to sound crazy. But don't be afraid of it. I think the only time you really have to be afraid of stuff like that is if you are a person that is tapping into things you shouldn't be. And, you have to be careful because not a lot.
A lot.
A lot of what? They could be chiming into my conversation I'm having with you all a lot. I don't know what that means. But I would love to hear. Oh, maybe they're saying that they've had a lot of experiences. I would. Ryan.
Ryan.
Well, hello, Ryan. Nice to meet you. Elot. Ryan. We got a lot of names, that's for sure. Ryan is not an old name. Raymond. Now Raymond. That could be. But Ryan is a it's not an old spirit. It's not an old name. Ryan, are you the one that was speaking to me before? Or is this a name of somebody you know? And that's the thing too, when names come through, it could be them introducing themselves, or it could be great.
Great.
It could be them introducing themselves, or it could be them talking about somebody they know. I don't know what great means. What do you mean by great? And I have our fire going. Sorry, puppy. Okay. It's not as chatty as it was earlier. But we did get a lot of names. I think we got probably what, like, I don't know, prison.
Prison.
Were you in prison when you were in the physical world? Ryan, are you the one that was in prison? Do you know somebody that was in prison? Do you feel like you're in prison? That could mean so many things. So many things. They could probably, maybe they feel like they're in prison. Maybe they're not at peace. Or maybe they're sharing their story. I know our conversation started out really, really dark. Not dark, but deep. And then it kind of got a little bit later there in the middle, and now it's I feel like I need to make peace. Oh my goodness.
I need to make peace.
Okay. Ryan, is this you that needs to make peace? When they say that, when they come through with any type of it's almost like a confession. So when they come through with that, it's they've passed on, and maybe they did something in the physical world. When they were in the physical world, they did something that was not very nice, and before they were able to make it right, they passed away, and they've carried that burden with them this whole time. I have a bump behind my ear. What the heck? Sorry, just for a moment. And so they're unable to rest. They're unable to feel grace. They're unable to feel at peace. Stop. This is kind of really weird feeling back here. Um, Ryan, is this you that needs to make peace? I need you to talk to me. Maybe I can help you with that. Infernal.
Infernal.
Infernal. Ryan, please just give me a simple answer to this question that I'm about to ask you. Either say yes or no. Is it you that I am speaking with? Is this Ryan? Just yes or no, please. I want to see if I'm able to help this spiritual being make peace, but I need to know who it is that I'm speaking with. Is this Ryan? Yes or no?
Leonard.
Leonard. Okay, so is this Leonard I'm speaking with? Leonard, are you the one that needs to make peace? It did say prison, so maybe Leonard is an older name. So I'm gonna say this is an old spirit, probably from the 1800s. I'm feeling 1800s, and I think he did something not nice, and he's having regrets, and he was unable to make it right when he was here in the physical world. Is that correct, Leonard? Are you the one that needs to make peace? Just a simple yes or no, please. Sad. Oh, goodness.
Sad.
Oh, I'm so sorry to hear that. Please don't be sad. Please. To hear that makes me sad. I feel you're sad. Leonard, please, yes or no, are you the one that needs to make peace? Were you in prison when you were in the physical world for doing something not so nice? I can't help you unless I know 100% that this is you that needs to make peace. Yeah, I mean, it's ironic, prison, and then I need to make peace. So I feel like this is either Ryan or Leonard from what I'm being told. It could be somebody else that hasn't given me their name, but they could be either Ryan or Leonard.
Angel.
Yes. That is what we become when we pass on to the spiritual world. We are angels. Are you a sad angel? Or are you wanting to become an angel? But you're not at peace right now because you need to make peace. Are you stuck somewhere? Are you stuck between? Sorry, Bubby's laying right next to the tripod. It's weird that it said sad because that's my emotion right now. I just feel very sad. Like I just feel very stuck. I would really love to know for sure if this is Leonard that needs to make peace or is this Ryan? Angel, sad, Leonard, infernal.
Patience.
Are you telling me to be patient? Okay. I just don't want to lose track of this conversation. There's a lot of spirits that want my attention. And so I'm trying to focus on one thing at a time. So if I seem to be a little impatient, I apologize. Well, we're not going to be up here very much longer. Sometimes I just like to sit and listen and see if I can hear anything or feel anything, or just sit and listen. Give them a chance to kind of, like they said, patience. Are you telling me to be patient? Or that could also mean that maybe this person worked in the medical field, where they had a lot of patients, a lot of people that they would see. Or it could just be them telling me to be patient. Mood.
Mood.
Are you asking me if I'm in a sad mood? Or an impatient mood? I'm not. I'm okay. I'm okay. Are you in a mood? I don't know if this is Leonard I'm speaking to. I believe it is. Is this Leonard I'm speaking to? Just a simple yes or no is all I need to verify whether or not this is Leonard that I'm speaking with. Sad mood. Maybe they're in a sad mood. Or maybe they're talking about me because I just say that. After hearing about making the peace, it's just that makes my heart sad, because it's, and all of a sudden I just feel very emotional all of a sudden. But I feel like Bernadette, that is an old name. That is a very old name. It's a very pretty name, Bernadette, but very old. My goodness. That is an old spirit. Hello, Bernadette. Nice to meet you. Bernadette, were you the one that was speaking with us about sad or angel, or telling me to be patient? Bernadette's a very old name. Oh my goodness. No, I just when the sentence came in about I need to make peace, it saddens me, because none of us here are perfect. Okay, we are imperfect beings, and I think with all of us, our last thoughts when we're getting near our time is that we hope that we're not forgotten, and we hope that if we have children, we hope that we are leaving our children with the understanding and knowing that they can be amazing human beings. And I think too, grace. Yes. Okay, that could mean a name, or just having grace, showing grace. We often practice showing grace toward others, but I don't think we ever show it to ourselves. It's easy loving somebody else, but it's very hard loving yourself. And I'm learning that. I've lived half my life, and I'm just now in the past probably 4 or 5 years have learned the understanding of loving yourself, because I never have. I've never loved myself. And there are people out there that believe my arms.
My arms.
What about your arms, Bernadette? Bernadette, what about your arms? It's just you that's speaking with us. You know, I've often heard people say, how do you expect to love someone else if you can't love yourself? I don't quite.
Decay.
Oh, no, no, decay. I believe Bernadette is trying to describe herself to me. Bernadette, please, I don't want to see that. Please. I'm sorry about your arms. Oh, gosh.
Doomed.
Doomed. Oh, my goodness. Okay. This spirit is not in a good mindset, not in a good place. Bernadette, are you the one that feels like you're doomed? It just say mood. Maybe they feel doomed. Okay, can we? I know I've told you that you can share your story with me, but can we not make it so heavy all at one time, please? Please. Thank you. They did say mood, so maybe they feel doomed. I mean, I don't know. Okay. We're going to be ending this conversation. I feel like insight.
Insight.
Insight. Insight. Okay, how would I? Insight is to analyze a situation. It's like to analyze. It's like to. Okay. Insightful. So that's somebody like maybe, you know, to understand, to pick apart, to analyze, to be insightful, to be, you know, I know it didn't say insightful, but insight, basically the same thing.
I feel free now.
I am so happy to hear that. That makes me happy. Is this Bernadette that feels free now? Who is it that feels free now? When they said that, it was like a weight just lifted off me. That was so weird. At the same time that came through, I just felt lighter all of a sudden. Is this Bernadette that I'm still speaking with? There.
There.
There. There. There what? Could you elaborate a little bit on that, please? What do you mean by there? Are you talking about that I felt a little lighter, so you're saying, okay, there, like, there you go, kind of thing? Inspire.
Inspire.
What do you mean by inspire? Are you talking about me, yourself, somebody you know? They've inspired you? Or you want to be able to inspire others? Like I said, sometimes you really have to dig deep. And I know, and I've brought this up before, and when I bring this up, I really hope that nobody takes it wrong. I hope that you're not taking it in a negative way when I say this, because I think that I've watched so many amazing content creators, and so when I say this, I don't want it to come out as if I am being negative toward the way you do your content or your investigations or what adventures or what have you. But I feel like sometimes, and I understand that there's only so much time when you're creating a video, and I understand that. But I feel like too that some don't realize when you're getting things in like this, a lot of one-word answers, or maybe grace again. Okay.
Grace.
Yes, grace. I'm showing you grace. I'm giving you grace. It's either a name or it's them saying to have grace, to show grace, to be graceful. That maybe they're full of grace. But I feel like the Spirit Talker, it's an amazing tool. It is energy, and our spirits, we are energy, and when we pass away, our energy doesn't pass away. It doesn't diminish. It doesn't go away. My belly's growling. Sorry if you heard that. Our energy is always there, and I feel like I've seen a few times where the Spirit Talker has been used and they get a word, a one-worded answer, like for example, there, or maybe they'll get grace, or sad, or just like the one word things like mood. And I feel like they're so focused on getting one answer that they could be getting their question answered, but it's being answered in the way that that spirit wants to answer it. Like I've said before, they're not circus monkeys. They're not going to answer you. Some will. If you ask a question and you're persistent about that question, some will answer you directly. And then you're going to have some that don't. And then you're going to have some that are trying to have a conversation with you, but maybe don't have the energy to put out a full sentence. And so they're giving you words that are important to them, that mean something. Nurse.
Nurse.
Okay. Bernadette, were you a nurse? They could be talking to you about a loved one. They could be talking to you about what they did in their physical, when they were here in the physical world, and so we really have to don't be so impatient to chalk this up as, oh, it doesn't work, it's pointless, whatever. No, I think that it is a very good tool. I feel that you can get a lot of answers to your questions if you just take the time to dissect what's coming through. Okay, you could be talking to 1 to 3 different spirits at one time. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. And you see, I don't like that. Oh, who am I speaking with? Is this somebody who was a nurse? Am I speaking to a nurse? If you hear snoring, it's because Bubby is literally laying under you and he's sleeping right now. But I'm going to have to end this. I don't want part 2 to be so long. So I'm going to be ending this. I want to say thank you to the spirits that came through this morning. Thank you for coming forward. Thank you for speaking with me. I am sending you all love, light, pure energy, positive energy. I hope that you're at peace. And if you're not, I hope that you are able to find your peace. When I end this conversation, you are not to stay. You are to leave as well. You are not to linger. You are to go. Okay? And we will have more conversations in the future. But right now I need to end this one. So I'm asking you to step back. I'm asking you to say your goodbyes. And I'm going to be ending this conversation again once I do. That means our conversation ends as well. And that means you are to go. You are not to stay. You are not to linger. Thank you again for coming forward and speaking with me this morning. And I'm going to end it now. And when I ended it, something did come through. So I'm gonna check what that was real quick. I'm going to hit the files. Okay, I thought I seen something come through, but maybe not. We got a lot of, oh my goodness, we got a lot of stuff. A lot of names. We got Grace twice. We got Creativity twice. I'm going to be sharing this conversation in the community tab. So if you want to go over there and take a gander at it and see what we got this morning. And again, I apologize. There are going to be 2 parts to this. I thought I had everything set up, but I forgot to shut off my alarm. So when I ended the alarm, the video stopped. So we're going to have, this is our second part, but I'm going to get to work on putting these in the community tab. All right, guys. So I'm going to go. Thank you all for hanging out with me this morning. If you have any questions, please feel free to put them in the comments below. If you have something that you might want to talk about or want me to maybe try to tap into, you can also put that below as well. If you are a non-believer but you're still watching anyway, maybe I don't know. I'm not here to force anyone to believe anything, but if you are somebody who isn't a non-believer and you think this is a hogwash, please just scroll by. I don't need harsh words. I don't need anything nasty. It's hard enough having this gift, and we are also looked at weird and strange, and we're sin and all that. We don't need that. Okay, this isn't something that I manifested. This is something I was born with, and to me, anything I was born with was a gift from God. So there are a lot of people that think that speaking or trying to speak to the other side is wrong. It's a sin. We shouldn't do that. I didn't choose this. It chose me. All right. So for you that have subscribed, thank you so much for all of your support, and it really helps my channel. Like I said, I just created this channel last week, so I'm trying to get it up and going. I'm trying to get it, well, actually, it's been a couple weeks. I created this channel. When did I create this channel? Was it the beginning of January? It might have been the beginning of January. So we've only been here a few days, a couple weeks. So, um, but yeah, so I thank you for your support. I thank you for your subscription. For you that are watching and aren't quite subscribed yet, click that subscribe button. It's free. It's free, free, free. And I have a lot of ambition, and there's a lot of things I want to do moving forward, but I can only do that once my channel is big enough to do so. All right, guys, so I'm going to go. I love you all. I am wishing you all a positive day, a beautiful day, and I hope the rest of your week is just as beautiful. If it hasn't been, well, I hope it turns around and it ends up being the most amazing week you've ever had. I love you all. I'm sending you gentle hugs, and I'll talk to you all very soon. But until then, ciao for now. Bye.